So here's my DJ mic. So I'm really hoping that the sound is a little bit better. A little bit of lipstick on to match my top, just so I didn't look so sleepy. I don't know, I had another blooming nap, fed Bonnie and ate my dinner, and I fell asleep, and then she starts pestering me again to come for a walk. And it's basically the will of the... Let's just see who's got the strongest will. There she is, she's behind me, look. She's determined that she's not coming on this walk in this direction. I'm going to surprise her because we're going to walk to the gate at Funtley and then walk up the hill and back round by the road, because she remembers when the other half of this field was open and we could like walk directly from Funtley back to home and go through like a little back gate, and it brought us back to the street where we live. But at the moment they've fenced it all off, so I'll just check she's coming. She's coming. Yeah, okay, if I hold it with the other hand I can keep an eye on her, and that she's still coming. Yeah, she's following me. Yeah, she's a little madam, she really is. So again, I've come out for an evening stroll because it's a little bit cooler. I don't know, every day I have all this like kind of list of things I want to do, and then just haven't got the willpower or the motivation to do it. I think it is just the heat, and I suppose if you're like on holiday abroad, you barely wear anything and you just go swimming and you just go to the beach. And I know there's a pool up at Cam's, but that's another story. I just haven't been using it that so much this year. Not that, like, I catch the sunlight, you can see I've got a bit of colour, but that's usually doing these walks, or it's being out in the garden in the mornings, or it's doing little jobs. I've not directly sunbathed. I think I can't even count on 5 fingers on one hand. Whereas last year I spent most of my time out on the sun terrace, and I don't know, just aware that I'm getting a little bit older, trying to protect my skin a little bit. You know, I like the fact that I haven't got like deep lines, but they, you know, you can see here, there's one here a little bit. I think if I frowned like that. So they're coming, so I don't want to increase that, and just for the sake of getting a little bit of colour on my skin, you know, I can do that with tinted moisturiser. So yeah, I haven't been sunbathing so much. My legs are not so great, they're quite white in comparison, but yeah, I don't really want to... We're going to go this way today. We're going to go do a surprise. We're going to go this way. Come on. Yeah, I lost my train of thought earlier. So yeah, Carla mentioned the colour yellow and bringing more joy into your life this week by introducing the colour yellow. So it's funny, for the first time ever, I actually bought a sort of pastel yellow shirt in New Look the other week, and I don't know, I suppose because my hair's more fair, it suited me more than when I had dark hair. The yellow wasn't really a colour I would have gone for. Normally been more these kind of reds and serene, you know, even this lipstick. I don't really think this lipstick suits me anymore. I'm kind of grinding some of my old makeup down, ready to buy some new colours. I prefer it to be a little bit more natural shades. But yeah, your colour scheme and your colour palette for your clothes, your hair, your skin, it changes as you get a little bit older, and you just have to adapt things to go with that, and I'm embracing that as best I can. Hello everyone. So I thought I'd come back on camera now that I'm back home. Had a lovely walk with Bonnie, and albeit there was still quite a bit of traffic. So I'm testing out my new DJ mic, and yeah, hopefully you've got a little bit more clarity now. It sounds a little bit better quality on the speakers. I just need to get used to getting some of my other kit out. Like I used to have my ring light, and I used to have those like extension rod things, so that I'm not quite so up in my own face. But yeah, no, it's I want to do more of these videos, especially as we do start to hit the darker months, because like talking to you is like company for me. It's like I've got empty nest syndrome. There's me and Bonnie at home here, and I quite like reaching out. And there might be other people out there that are sort of, we're not lonely, are we? We're not lonely. We fill our time. Gosh, I fill my time, but I suppose it probably is the evenings and the weekends. I've taken to sitting and starting to watch like YouTube documentaries and series on YouTube and on Netflix and Prime, and I've gotten away from that a little bit, but I suppose because it's been so blooming hot, it's like I've not really been going anywhere to film. And then in the evenings, it is just my walk. I feed Bonnie and we have our walk, and you just have your usual jobs you need to do around the house. So my time just gets eaten up with that. And obviously now I'm teaching on a Tuesday. I'll talk you through my week. So my week starts with Monday. I do, I usually put a wash out and sort of tidy up through the house, and then I have my 2 yoga classes on a Monday. I do aqua yoga on a Tuesday. I teach Tuesday evening, so between that I'm probably doing jobs around the house, walking the dog, feeding the dog, that kind of thing, doing my own dinner, packing my car for my class. Then on a Wednesday, every other Wednesday, I clean for a elderly lady that's got macular degeneration, which is like deterioration of the eyes. And then I go to Tai Chi if I can get on that class, although I'm really pleased. I've just seen that there's another Tai Chi on a Monday, so by the end of the week I'm going to be working in the hair salon, so I'm really glad that there's some more classes come on at the beginning of the week. So it's the beginning of the week where I'm really going to decide whether I'm getting the value out of my membership at the gym. So then on a Thursday I try to do aqua yoga again, and I used to do 2 yogas on a Friday, but now I'm going to be at the salon Thursday, Friday, and the occasional Saturday. So I'm going to really miss doing my Friday class, because we have sort of a bit of a group of us that meet up for coffee and chat afterwards in the bar at Cannes. And then I used to do dance and yoga on a Saturday to have Sunday off. But yeah, that's all going to change. So, and I won't mind that, because obviously my new social life will be in the salon, so I'll be chatting to customers and getting to know them, and they'll be getting to know me, and that'll be really nice. So change is as good as a holiday, is that what they say? So I'm looking forward to that. So I've got a fan on just to the side of me here, so you might hear that blowing in the background, but I need to cool the air down here. This is a really cool house because it's a very open plan, and I've got a big rug here on the floor, but I haven't got any carpet in the house. So there's this is oak wooden floor here in the living room, and in the kitchen it's like quite large porcelain tiles. So this house stays quite cool, but just sometimes when I've been out on a walk and it's hot, fairly humid outside, it's quite nice to come in and put the fan on. So yeah, I hope to do, like I say, hope to do more videos in the coming weeks, sort of preparing for my autumnal decor. I don't really tend to go down the Halloween route. I do autumnal, and I like to do a tablescape and put a few items out, change up a few things in the kitchen, and then I usually do a few garlands in the living room, and usually a garland on the front door. So fashion, clothing, that kind of thing, if I see something nice in the shops. And obviously in the run up to Christmas, see what comes about. Obviously I'll be working in the salon, so I won't have that much free time anymore, but I still hope to jump on here from time to time and catch up with you all. So always feel free to message me in the comments below, because it's really nice to hear how you're getting on. I know I have some friends that follow me from Belgium, and it'd be lovely to hear from you. And hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care. Bye.